Let's get it, baby. We've got around a 3.1 gap to the downside, which means that I'm going to be buying calls. We closed the gap. We're looking somewhere around 50, 60, 70% profit on my contracts, hopefully. If not, we lose. It's all right. Today's Tuesday and we won our past trade yesterday. So gonna go light on the contracts today. Haven't had a calls day in a minute. So today would be a pretty refreshing day to say the least. I got class today. That's basically it. So I'll catch you when we have trade results. Yeah. And this is the gap we're talking about right here. So yeah, let's get it.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, so in short, took a fat loss. Wasn't actually that fat. It was a 50% loss. That's just my stop loss for every single trade that I take. Contracts are pretty light, so it's not the end of the world. Price action was kind of choppy, and then I just got a large push to the downside. So I just got killed. Live and you learn. What am I gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. Today I got class at around 1:30, so gonna go to that. Other than that, I'm gonna go get some caffeine in my body. My eyes are struggling to stay open today, so yep. Goodbye.
Alright, it's a great, beautiful day out in Washington State. 50 degrees, drizzling, nice and cool, just the way I love it. Little outfit of the day before I head to go get some coffee. Got the Hoka's, Puma sweatpants, of course, Lululemon long sleeve t-shirt, Kanye West hoodie, Northwest University hat, and that's it. I'm about to go grab some caffeine, and then I got a couple assignments that I want to get done. Since next week is the start of finals week, I want to be able to just focus on finals and not being doing homework. So I'm gonna go crank that out, and then gotta go to class at around 1:30, so that should be fun. Just got myself some caffeine, and you know, this is what I ordered, just a 16-ounce vanilla latte. And I don't like the drive-thru. I didn't even go to the drive-thru because I just wanted to get some homework done, which I did. But I was sitting there, and I guess it pays to be patient because I didn't get my drink until like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And so I'm just sitting there, and the barista looks and she's like, "Have you gotten your drink yet?" And I'm like, "Nah." And so they must have just lost my cup. And so she kindly just made myself a drink. Like, she gave me a size up, so I was like, cool, that's awesome. And then the drink that I actually ordered came up like 2 seconds later. So the both baristas just looked at each other like, damn. So I now have 36 ounces of vanilla latte that I can sip on for the rest of the day. So I'm nicely caffeinated right now, which is, you know, amazing. So yeah, I gotta go get gas because I'm pretty low. I got like only a gallon left in my tank, so I gotta go get gas, so that's gonna suck. But you know, gas is gas, gotta pay for it. And then gotta go to class. So, yeah, gas, class, you know, it rhymes with something that describes it, but you know, I'm gonna try and keep the swearing to a minimum. So yeah, trading loss, coffee win, gas loss, gotta go to class. This is probably like the most typical day for me. But yeah, we're vibing. It's a beautiful rainy day. It's like 49 degrees out, raining. This is exactly what I love about Washington. So I will catch y'all when I'm posted up in a desk listening to a macroeconomics lecture. So goodbye, latte. Good boy. So here's the thing about like finals week coming up, is that everyone and their moms now goes to class, and so the parking lots are absolutely packed. I kid you not. I am in the very back. Like, there's so much walking to do, but you know, gotta get to class somehow. Also, because it's raining, I gotta piss real bad because now I got even more lattes to get through. So, yeah. But hey, we vibing though. That's life. Life gives you challenge. Yeah, baby. You know, these are minor humane problems that you just gotta say, that's life. Deal with it. Oh, I don't wanna go to class, but I have to go to class because I don't know jack squat. Boy.
My food looks so scrumptious right now. I'm back. I'm back. Tummy is nice and full of teriyaki chicken. And what we're gonna do right now is gonna put the chart of today's position on the screen, take a look at it in all of its glory and loss. This was a funky day. So obviously there was a pretty decent sized gap to the
to the downside. So I took calls thinking the gap was going to fill pretty immediately. Turns out it didn't. Trump tariffs were a big thing this morning, and so basically all the AM traders decided to sell off. And then as soon as we got to around the $572 level-ish, America was like, yeah, nah, we can't be that low. So we rallied all the way from 572 all the way to 585, a $13 difference. So if you somehow got calls at that bottom and topped out at that top, you're golden. And then as soon as we got to 1230, market just decided to dump. So the range today was ridiculous. The range today was a total of 2.28%. So kind of wicked, but obviously we took a loss. Gap fill just didn't work out like I thought it was. The gap ended up actually filling at the top the gap ended up filling around 12 o'clock, and if you somehow caught me still in a trade at 12 o'clock, you're absolutely out of your mind. But win some, lose some. The account is still profitable after our series of wins. Thank goodness that my series of losses at the start of the account were very small. But the account is marginally profitable. I think my position size is doing really good right now. I started the account at like $300 I started the account at like $300, and I've been taking $40, $50 contracts, only risking half of them because of stop loss, and I've been doing all right. Is the position size what I want it to be? No, I wish it was smaller, but the whole 1% rule on a $300 account, you're not going to find contracts worth $3 and that are moving well. So I'm not going to be doing that. The whole entire Trump tariff thing right now is actually kind of interesting because we're officially now in 2025 down on the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 is actually giving no return for the year of 2025. Will that be the case? I don't think so. I think right now is probably the best time to buy. We're low. In S&P history, your average return is always positive usually. So I think now is a great time to buy. If you're getting a paycheck and you have a lot of disposable income, I think buying anything's great. Big tech right now is great. Basically any blue chip stock that you see at the top of the S&P holdings, I think it's a great time to buy. Do I think the S&P is going to go all the way down to $500? No. I think it'll stay in the mid 500s. I think there's plenty of reasons for us to be at 630, 650 by summer. So I think buying right now is a great idea. But yeah, that's my trade analysis for the day. Took a L, but find me a day trader that wins every single trade. You won't. So L's are L's and they happen. We just got to make sure that they happen with a lot less money and a lot less often. So that's the day. These daily episodes of trading are cool. I think mixing these daily episodes of trading with some sort of educational content is what I'm going to start leaning into. So basically every single day I'd show my trade and then I'd talk about something. Vlogging throughout the day is cool and all, but I don't think it's sustainable and I don't want to be a daily vlogger. So, and plus I want to stay in this sort of educational finance day trading content just so that when and if I become monetized, at the RPM that I get isn't crazy low. I want it to stay pretty high in terms of finance niche fashion. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.